here in California at Dana Point at Warrior Headquarters. Garrett is here, been leading us through the day. There's about 25 guys in the room just behind there. They're out on the deck at the moment. And then there's about another probably 30 virtually. It's about 55 of us in total. And the whole point of this is this idea of winning impossible games. So what's an impossible game? Impossible game is something that requires me to be let's call it a more of who I am. It used to be thought of as growing more or becoming more, but it's become revealed over time that it's more like it is revealing aspects of who we are. That there might have been some mud thrown on a mirror and then we chip away the mud and then you can see clearly. But if you don't chip away the mud, then you're like, oh, it's just a muddy picture. But the mirror's there the whole time. But this idea of winning impossible games basically over 12 months that you consistently do daily work in order to reach what was once impossible. And it really has been perfected here. It's had amazing results for people, results for people's lives. And it's an operating system for life. Essentially, it's an operating system. Now, we need this as doctors. There's no doubt that we are struggling in the medical profession. Things are falling apart. Doctors are falling apart, nurses, the system, referrals falling over, things are missed, horrible punishments if you make a mistake. It's pretty brutal. But this system that has come from Wake Up Warrior, it was designed for entrepreneurs. It was designed for entrepreneurs who are married, who are men with kids. That's what it was designed for. But its applicability to other aspects of life, it's becoming more and more important to be able to guide ourselves, guide our patients on how to live. Because it's pretty stressful. And unfortunately, it's probably going to get worse. I don't know, my crystal ball's a bit hazy, but it does look like we've got problems. It does look like there are problems. And so knowing how to navigate problems, being able to deal with problems, whether they're in people's bodies, your body, my body, whether they're in people's balance quadrant, the kids, their wife, their husband, whether it's in the area of business and money, housing, inflation, we've got all these problems there. How do you solve these problems? Because if you don't grow, if you don't become more, if you don't set a target, then what you have will persist. And that might be fine. You might be dialed it in. It's like, hey, everything's working great. Love my life. It's so good. You don't need this. But for most of us, in fact, some people even argue everybody on this planet is getting worked at the moment. Having a skill set to navigate life becomes increasingly important. So here's the question. Is your life working? Yes or no? Is your life working? Yes or no? How are you coping? How are you getting through the difficulties that we are facing? As a doctor, we carry a lot. We have patients coming to us every single day, bringing their problems. And you need to have something that can help them beyond the pills. So if you're interested in this, jump onto Facebook and go over to Graduate Medicine. Send me a message. Let me know what's going on for you. I'm going to continue the journey. We've got one more day here tomorrow, and then I fly out at 9:15, I think, p.m. out of LAX. Another 13, 14 hours in the airplane, and then back home. Looking forward to being back in Byron. I do like America, but I also really like being home as well. So go give my wife a cuddle and give my kids big hugs and kisses. It's only a short trip over. It's been awesome to be here. If you're struggling in life, send me a DM. Catch you then.